welcome once more to my channel. It's me, Mima-chi, Jemima Mala Olu. Happy New Year to you all. I wish you all a glorious New Year. And today we are going to be learning how to make this sweet pea hand moisturizer. It's been a while with you guys, but then yeah, I brought something new for you because right now we are in the Harmattan season over here in Nigeria, and it's super dry and our hands can actually tend to go really dry, especially after washing our hands frequently. So today we are going to be learning how to make this product. Okay, the formula is going to be dropped at the beginning of the video and the recipe is going to be dropped at the ending of the video, so please watch. If you're yet to subscribe, click on the subscription button and notification button, and we are going to be here just for you. Thank you. Okay, so this is our formula. This is the formula we're going to be using. We have the water phase, the heat, which is heat phase, oil phase, and then we have the cool down phase. Okay, so just keep watching and you're going to see how to actually make this product. So I'm going to be introducing you to some of our ingredients here. This is our cosmetic grade oil. You can use any oil of choice. And here we have our emulsifying wax. NF is actually our emulsifier, which is going to help us to bind the water and oils together. Okay, it is a non-ionic emulsifier. So we are also going to be using cetyl alcohol, which helps stabilize our emulsion and also acts as a thickening agent. Okay, it acts as our thickener here. So we are going to just combine all together into this beaker and then we're going to heat it up. Okay, we want these waxes to actually heat up and melt properly. Now we are supposed to be adding in our shea butter, but we're not going to do that yet because shea butter is actually heat sensitive and we don't want to kill all the nutrients in them. So we're going to wait until this is properly heated and melted before we add that in as usual. So that's what we're going to be doing now. We're going to be heating this up in a double boiler. We're going to be introducing you right now to our water phase. Okay, this is our distilled water and we're going to be measuring it out. We are actually going to be making a little bit over 150 gram batch. Okay, the recipe is for a 150 gram batch, but we're making a little bit over because I want to fill this into more than a container. But then again, we've measured it out and we're going to be adding in our water soluble actives, our soluble ingredients. So that's what we're going to be doing now. We actually have our allantoin and disodium EDTA. Okay, so here is our disodium EDTA and here is our allantoin. Okay, allantoin is an anti-irritant. It also has calming effect and it also promotes cell regeneration. And then our disodium EDTA is actually our chelating agent. Okay, it helps to boost the efficacy of our preservative, and those are the functions and that's why we are using them in here. And then we're going to be adding in our glycerin. Okay, glycerin is a humectant. It helps the skin to retain moisture, but please be very cautious when using glycerin. If you use too much, your product is going to come out very sticky, and you can actually switch it out to any humectant of your choice. Okay, I actually have other humectants, but I decided to just use glycerin since this is just a hand moisturizer. Now I cover it up with my foil and then I heat it up. Okay, this is going to prevent the water from actually evaporating. I heat it up alongside the oil phase. So the oil phase is done. Now I'm going to be adding in my shea butter. Okay, now one of the reasons why I actually selected shea butter has a high concentration of vitamins and fatty acids, and it also helps boost the skin moisture, which is one of the things which we want to use this for. Okay, it's for our hand moisturizer. We want our hands to be moisturized, and that's one of the reasons why we selected specific ingredients for this specific purpose. Now our water phase is heated, our oil phase is heated, and these are the temperature. And then we have to blend them together. We'll blend them properly for them to become an emulsified product, to become an emulsion. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing right now. So just watch. Now the cooler it becomes, the thicker it becomes. Okay, you might want to put it into a water bath. Okay, you might want to actually put this into a water bath while you are actually blending it, you're going to notice that the cooler it becomes, the thicker it actually becomes. So here we actually blended it a lot, blended it a whole lot, and this is the viscosity right now. This is not the final viscosity, it's still a bit hot. Okay, so this is not the final viscosity. Sometimes it takes a full day to actually get to its final viscosity, so don't be too bothered about this. It's going to get thicker, as you're going to see at the end of the video. So right now we have to also check the temperature, and then when we check the temperature, we're going to know whether it's okay to add in our cool down phase ingredients. Then if it's cool enough, we add in our cool down phase ingredients, and that's what we're doing right now. We're checking the temperature, so it's actually perfect to add in our cool down phase ingredients, which you're going to see us doing. In here goes our D-L-panthenol, prevents moisture loss, and is also known as vitamin B5. It also promotes skin softness and elasticity. So I'm going to be introducing you to some of the ingredients which we are going to be using at this cool down phase. The first one is our snail slime mucin. Okay, it's an anti-aging ingredient. It also improves wrinkles, it treats dry skin. It also helps in the formulation of collagen and elastin. Okay, there's also this feel that actually gives to the product. It gives it this sleek feeling, as in your skin instantly gets super soft when you use this product. As in instantly you feel it on your skin. Your skin just goes soft when you use it in your emulsion. So this is one of the reasons why I actually use it here. And the next ingredient which we are going to be using is going to be our alpha tocopherol. Okay, it's an antioxidant. Okay, it actually helps the oils not to go rancid, so it also has a lot of benefits. You can actually research on that to know what an antioxidant is and what alpha tocopherol does on the skin. And next we're going to be adding in our silicone, which is called the Metacon 350. Okay, there are different grades, and this is the grade I'm using. Okay, it's a silicone. It helps form a protective layer on your skin and improves water retention. So that's one of the reasons why I'm using it in this product. Next, we're going to be adding in our botanical extract, which is our chamomile glycerite. Okay, it actually has calming effects and anti-inflammatory properties. That's one of the reasons why I used it. And then finally, we're going to be adding in our preservative, Uxel PE 9010. I think that's how it's pronounced. Okay, if I'm not pronouncing properly, I'm sorry about that. But you're going to see it on the recipe and formula sheet. Okay, so we are going to be adding that in, and after adding it in, we're going to actually give it a good stir. Okay, we're going to stir it a bit, stir, and like I said to you earlier on, the viscosity of the product actually gets better as it gets cooler. Okay, the longer it stays, the thicker it becomes. Do you understand? So sometimes you might not actually get the final viscosity of a product on that specific day that you made it. You might actually get the final viscosity by the next day. So this is what it looks like right now. This is what it actually looks like. Now I have to still blend this. Okay, I have to still blend this a while so that all the ingredients can be properly incorporated, because I would not like it to be separate, like the preservative is at this angle, this is at this angle. Everything has to be properly incorporated for them to function properly in this product. If you notice, as I am actually blending it, it's getting thicker. Do you understand? So you use your immersion blender and blend it until you are actually satisfied with the viscosity and you're satisfied with how well it has actually emulsified. So this is what it actually looks like after we blended it some more. Okay, so this is the viscosity before we're going to let it sit. Okay, we have to check the pH. Okay, I just want the pH to be between 4.5 to 5.5. Even if it's 5.8, it's still fine. Okay, so it has to be 4.5 to at least 5.5. So we're going to be checking the pH now. So what I do after production is I usually use either a cling film or my foil paper. Okay, I cover it over my beaker. I cover my beaker properly and I leave it for a few hours to a day, okay, for me to get the final viscosity, because you're going to notice that by the next day or after a few hours it's going to actually get thicker, and that's going to be more like the final viscosity. So I'm going to cover that now. Then the container which I want to use to store this in, you have to actually sanitize it. I always sanitize my containers. If you check, you're going to see a video. I'm going to link it down below, a video of how to sanitize your equipment before using. I always do that. I don't really do them in my videos because I don't really want to waste a whole lot of time. Okay, after you've sanitized it first, then you come and spray it down with your isopropyl alcohol or your ethanol, and then you wipe it down. The containers have to be clean, okay, to avoid contamination. And then I'm going to leave this for a few hours to sit, then I'll be back and we're going to see the final viscosity of the product. So this is what our moisturizer looks like after a few hours of sitting. If you notice, it's actually thicker, it has a thicker viscosity, and we're going to be pouring it into our container, our sterilized container. Do you see how thick and how beautiful it looks? So this is our sweet pea hand moisturizer. I actually named it after the fragrance oil which I got. I got a new batch of fragrance oil, just a few. I got them in little quantities. I wanted to test them out, and I personally love this one. Okay, the sweet pea, I loved it, and that's one of the reasons why I named this product after the fragrance oil. You can name it whatever you want. Can you use this on your body? Sure, it's a moisturizer. It's going to be perfect for your skin, but don't expect this to lighten you or anything. It's just a basic moisturizer. And then now we're going to be seeing the recipe. So thank you very much if you've watched up to this extent. If you know you are yet to subscribe, please do. And thanks once more. So this is the recipe for those that don't know how to calculate in percentages. And then here we are testing it out. Okay, now if you want to use a moisturizer, make sure your skin is a bit damp. Just dampen your skin a bit before applying a moisturizer. This helps lock in moisture. You don't apply your body butters, your emulsions on dry skin. Okay, you're just applying oil or whatever on top of dry skin. It's not going to be nice. It has to be damp. Your skin has to be a bit damp. So that's one of the mistakes that a lot of people make when using a moisturizer. For our emulsion class is actually ongoing, so it's a one-on-one class, and we also have a group class for Surfactant Potency. Everything, all the links are going to be down below. So for registration, just chat us up and we're going to respond as soon as possible. So you want to learn how to make a motion from scratch, you want to know all the basics, you want to know the information about it, register with us. Thank you for watching. Bye.